Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today, we're going to look into Cancer's clarity reading for the month of August. In this message, we are going to look into what you fear, what your biggest fear is, or what's holding you back this month. We're going to take a look at where you need to put your focus, what to hold on to, what to let go of. We'll look at what to cultivate the next steps moving forward. We'll have a look at your strengths this month, and then we'll also take a look at some advice, guidance moving forward into September. I'll clarify at the end as well as pull a few oracle cards. If that's something you guys are interested in, you are more than welcome in joining us. So Cancer, let's just jump right into the message. I'll start shuffling these clarification cards. The first cards that we have here, the Knight of Cups, sorry. The Knight of Cups. Can I turn the card? The Ace of Swords. The Knight of Cups is in the position of your fear or what you're fearing here. And the Ace of Swords, I get the sense here, Cancer, that it's almost like you're afraid of emotions, afraid of somebody to show their emotions, or maybe you're uncertain on how to handle. You're uncertain on how to handle when somebody approaches you emotionally. You know, those deep conversations that you, where you talk about like your deepest fears and what causes you stress, what triggers you to feel certain emotions. Maybe the reason why you're having this fear here at this time, Cancer, is because you're a little bit unclear about your own emotions, okay, how you're feeling. Now, this could very well be in a relationship. Maybe this is a new relationship and you're having this fear here to talk about how you're feeling with this person. The Knight of Cups also could symbolize a message coming in, somebody expressing their love. And this may be what you're a little bit fearful of here, because clarifying these two cards is the Strength in reverse and the Four of Cups. This tells me, Cancer, that you may be withholding your energy because of this fear. You may be holding back on moving forward in a relationship because of fear, okay? The focus is the Ace of Swords, okay? So definitely a need here for clarity, for truth. To look at the situation very practically and just ask yourself, how am I feeling about this person? Could I honestly see myself with this person for a long time? Or is this something that maybe it's just a placeholder, right? The next two cards, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Wands. What to hang on and what to let go of. There may have been something that was revealed in the past, in the recent past, about a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but definitely about a person that maybe was very flighty or in and out of your life a lot. There may have been a lot of confusion around this, and I feel like what you found out here, Cancer, was this person maybe had a lot of options, maybe was confused within themselves, okay? There's a need here to let this person go. Knight of Wands, okay, is in the position of what to let go of. So this could be you having multiple options and you're needing to make a decision, but I'm feeling like this is a person that you're having to let go of. Now, in that Cancer, there could be a fear here, since we're talking about fears, of being over emotional towards that person. Okay? And I recommend the same thing with that person. Taking time and getting clear on why you're moving away from that situation. That way you can express that to that person, right? Either they're going to come around or you're going to need to express your emotions here, Cancer. Okay? I feel that that's a Cancer trait, honestly. I feel like a lot of Cancers withdraw when they have to get into too deep of a conversation about how they're feeling. It won't be such a difficult conversation if you know exactly what you want, precisely down to the detail. The fear comes from the confusion. The fear comes from the confusion. So, you're cultivating the next steps moving forward. Here we have the strength in the upright. That is beautiful. There's a need here to focus on the balance, focus on taming that inner beast. Being balanced is going to be everything, okay? Even being aware that you have a hard time expressing yourself emotionally is going to, it's going to help you move forward, Cancer. Awareness is going to be key here, okay? Also, acceptance. So what if it's hard for you to talk about your emotions? I'm not gonna lie, emotional conversations are uncomfortable for me as well. So it's a thing. A lot of people have that. Being aware of that and working through that is what's important here. Okay, let's clarify the Temperance with the Strength card, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. For Cancer. The success is focusing on the balance, okay? Letting go of the stress, letting go of the anxiety. If there's any sadness from the past, any heartache, there's a need here to release this, okay? Focus on the future. If there are any characteristics that you don't like about yourself, okay? Let's say you feel like you talk a lot, and when you're discussing stuff with people, you feel like you reveal too much information. That's something you can work on. But being aware of that is the first step to solving the problem. That's an example. Now that could very well be what you're having to work on here. For most of you, I feel like it has to do with expressing yourself. Okay? Maybe you get overly emotional quickly. You get too emotional quickly, and that's why there's a fear here of you even expressing emotions, because you don't want to get over emotional. Ooh. Oh, what? Nine of Swords and the what? Let go of the stress. There may have been a lot of situations, a lot of sadness in the past here, okay, that you're having to work through. And focusing on what's going to bring you stability, what's going to make you feel calm, stable, secure, with or without another person, whether it's a flighty person or a stable person. If you're stable within yourself, a person who comes into your life and leaves is simply going to be that. It's not going to be much more. It's when we have confusion within our own lives that we start to accept behavior patterns that we might not normally accept in normal circumstances. So getting clear within yourself on how you're feeling in each situation. If you can see yourself taking this further, why? So you can express that. Even if you don't express it to this person, there's going to be a need to get this off of your chest, Cancer. So it's going to need to be journaled, talk to somebody else about. There's a need here to express these emotions, get them off your chest. Whatever that is, however that's resonating. If that's expressing your love for somebody, that's what it is. If it's expressing taking your power back, walking away from a situation, that very well could be too. There is definitely a need here to get in tune with how you're feeling about every situation emotionally, so you have an easier time expressing yourself, a more comfortable time expressing yourself. So let's turn over these advice cards here for you, Cancer. I am going to do an extended version to this reading, guys. If it's something you're interested in, the link is below in the description box. In the extended reading, we look into what are the next steps moving forward, where is all this headed. We'll look at the outcome if the guidance is followed. I also pull a few different oracle cards over there. If it's something you're interested in, more than welcome in joining us. The advice here for you, Cancer, is the Empress, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician. You have what you need within you to make any decision, but especially to help you through this murky water. Take some time and focus on what those needs are. What you need to feel fulfilled. What you need to feel stable. What you need to feel solid, secure, grounded. Maybe you need a different car for each day of the week. And that's what's going to make you feel stable, solid, and grounded. But you're not going to know if you don't get in tune with those emotions. And I'm not saying that's what it is. That could be. But I don't feel like that's what it is. I feel like this is more emotional, not practical. Okay? Clarity. It's a repeating message here. This wheel is going to start turning in your favor, Cancer, when you get clear on those emotions. Okay? When you get stable within yourself emotionally. King of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. Emotionally grounded, emotionally stable and secure. The King of Cups isn't a person who is over emotional, because he's grounded, he's stable, he's secure in his emotions. He knows exactly what he wants and what he needs to do to get it. You're going to really have to dig deep here, Cancer. Let's get a soul journey card for you guys for the month of August. If you're finding that this message was helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated, and it does help with the growth of the channel. So thank you guys so much for that. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expend too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying destroys the hope, faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of the schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think. and you have the power to create positive thoughts, which beget positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. With unnecessary worries, are you carrying around with you? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power lies. Worrying isn't going to help the situation here. Stressing, walking on eggshells, all of that fun stuff. Getting clear within yourself so you can express that. Once you're clear, you're going to know this person isn't in alignment with where I'm headed. Let's get a power thought card for you. I am willing to change. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. I am willing to change. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cancer. So, Cancer. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. The main thing I'm getting from all of this is getting clear on how you're feeling and why will help you to express those emotions even when they're uncomfortable. Okay? Even when the situation is uncomfortable. So it's time to get clear, Cancer. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.